Alright everybody, welcome back. This is King D Gaming, back at you with another episode of This Is Your President. So before we get started, as you guys can see right here, we have somebody at the door. We have a news article. We have another letter inside the inbox. And we can also follow up on our traits that we've earned between the last two episodes and now. So first I'm going to see who's at the door and see what they want. Hello, Mr. President. Time flies, don't you think? Yeah, winter ended kind of abruptly. What about the convention? I could take this approach and say, I'm already the president. I'm the obvious choice. Or how do we do that? I'm going to go with the first one, I'm already the president, so, I'm kind of the obvious choice already. Well, I guess, he's putting me back in place saying, hey, just because you're here now doesn't mean you're going to stay here. Okay, so how can we boost our ratings? So pretty much he's saying do the thing we've already been doing. Take care of projects, development strategies, and the cabinet, and everything else will take care of itself. I hope so. Anyway, we have to prepare for the convention. How would you like to be presented when the time comes? I would say as a statesman, America needs someone strong as its ruler. Cool, we got a press conference on the way. Yes, I want to talk to journalists. There's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. It is an examination. I'm 12 for exams. Oh, he meant a medical examination. Blood pressure, immunity, general condition. I'm healthy as a horse. What are you talking about, Willis? Well, since we have this physical coming up, it only makes sense that I start doing more exercise to prepare for it. Let's do it. Let's go. Meeting adjourned. Okay, we have a press conference coming up. So, the way we pick our questions is by clicking on the journalist. And there's 3 different ways to answer each question. To get extra bonuses, answer as many questions as you can. Ignoring them will not count. Bonuses are mainly positive stats. Alright, so I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can within this press conference. I'm ready. Anybody got any questions? Alright, in the back. Would you like to say something for our readers? Vote for me. Are you nervous before the nominating committee? No, I'm sure I will win. Army, economy, etc. Do you stay in touch with your ex-wife? No, next question. Would you call the vice president your friends? Definitely. How has this year been for you so far? Good enough. 2 for second term. The older I get, the better I am as a leader. Failure's not an option. War. Okay. How would you... Successful. Hey, we got 10 out of 10. Resulting in awesome. Society went up. My politics went... Pretty much everything went up across the board. So that's great. Now let's start looking at some of these items on the sidebar. Seven-figure deal. Okay, yeah, so this is the same Netflix article from last time. I'm going to go ahead and just skip this for the sake of time. New conspiracy theory. Okay, yeah, same conspiracy theory. So let's go ahead and look at some of these projects. Last thing we left on was the threat elimination. I'm gonna go ahead and back out and look at our strategies. Okay, now we're gonna work on the military footholds. Are you sure you want to cancel this research? It will reset its product. I thought we were already done with this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish outsourcing war production material and then do this hopefully next episode. Blizzard of the Century. Okay, yeah, so this is following up on the blizzard we just had last episode. It talked about how at the end I screeched to boost morale, but people were asking, what should we do until the problem is solved? Well, I mean, it's a good time to get caught up on your family. It kind of reminds us of this pandemic we're in right now, where pretty much millions of Americans are stuck at home, wondering what they should do while this thing, is solved. Well, family time. That's a suggestion for you. New Year old problems. This is the Oklahoma City fire that was in the last episode as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and check this mail. Just tell me, bro. You good? Who is this? Yeah, I'm good. Who are you and why do you even ask? Don't know. Friends call me Mo. Take care, bro. So this is probably spam. But okay. Traits. Okay, so headmaster. Whatever that means. I'm kind of curious how much longer this has to go. Oh, okay, I guess this means one more day. So after this episode right here, we should be able to move on to this. I love it. I would call this a pretty successful day. I'm going to go ahead and end the day and move on to the next day. Judgment Day. 100 days to election. Okay. So, new developments in Kenya require your urgent attention, sir. Okay, let's see what's going on. Last man standing completed. That's great. So I kept my New Year's resolution. So that's a good thing. The war strategy we have been implementing obviously helped us out a lot with that. And plus the press conference. So, hooray. Okay, let's see what's going on in Kenya. There has been a drastic shift of power in Kenya, and the new president refuses to acknowledge the preferential trade agreements his predecessor signed with the United States. So we can negotiate a new trade deal and sign an appendix. We can notify the agreement and encourage U.S. companies to apply to Kenya. Or I can just take the choice of not intervening, which of course, taking no action is still inaction. But that's just not my style. I prefer to be a man of action. So I can either negotiate a new trade deal or pretty much notify our companies to go ahead and apply to Kenya. I would say since this guy refuses to acknowledge the agreement, then let's see if we can negotiate a new deal. I am a businessman, so let's take this approach. Okay. Let's hope we can arrive at a reasonable solution. And if not, hey, we'll just take the next option of just pulling our guys, pulling our companies out of there. Cool with that. New article reading. New email in the inbox. Pinky Swear, new song is a smash. Pinky Swear, a very young, sexy, intelligent, and talented rapper, did it again. Her new song is a smash hit just a week after release. Damn You Ex is about Pinky's relationships, all her boyfriends and girlfriends. What can I say? They had it coming. Pinky is now allegedly single, so I might just have a chance. Time to end this article and ask her out. See ya. Hey man, go for it, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so keep us posted on this. Let us know how this goes. I don't know why they keep showing us all these old articles. gonna go ahead and click out of these. Check our inbox. This is the White House Chief of Staff, and he wants to talk about our problem areas. Good morning, Mr. President. We need to talk about one of your senior policy advisors, Mr. Johnny B. Bad. Sounds like a really promising individual. As you are no doubt aware, he's one of our most qualified men, and his administrative talent has earned him a very strong position in the White House. However, this past year we've received numerous complaints about his behavior. He's become mean-spirited and difficult to work with, especially for inexperienced employees. I've looked at the numbers, and it seems that he spent 40% of the last 3 months in various sensitivity training centers to no avail. I'm beginning to think that his behavior is a deliberate way to skip work, but at the same time hesitant to take any definitive action, knowing how much you value him as a professional. I greatly appreciate advice on this sensitive subject. Sincerely, White House Chief of Staff. So pretty much it's a situation where I have to decide between, do I want to keep my friend in his current position, or should I acknowledge the fact that he's pretty much lowering morale and pretty much just being unproductive. Well, let's see what the options are. Harsh, dismissive, amused. Okay, I'll go with amused. Oh no, he's being a meanie? Well, if that's such a problem, perhaps we should relocate him. There's a tiny room with cleaning utensils on the second floor. Empty it and move his desk there. I'm sure this new working environment will do wonders for his productivity. President. Or I could go with the harsh approach and pretty much let him know that he's fired because we're tired of his trouble. Or dismissive. I'll give this guy another chance. Let's just send the abused email. See what they say. So that's taken care of. Let's head back down to our strategies. Okay, so we've completed this. Now we're going to work on our military footholds, which, as you can see here, it will increase our military strength by 75, but it'll lower our politics by 50. I'll take that risk. And as you can see right here, it's going to take 2 episodes for this to complete. So while this is going on right here, I'm going to head back out. And let's look at our projects. Okay, so we have to complete our military footholds. And then after that, we can work on our global domination plan, which is pretty much making us the most powerful, well, pretty much maintaining our status as the most powerful army in the world. I've pretty much completed everything that I can do for the day within our energy level and within our relevant tasks. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode as well as end this video. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.